What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today we have eggs ending very soon, so I just want to go over that and explain what I'm doing for the last day and what to make sure you get done today if you haven't yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this real quick. It's 20 hours left. I do need one more egg, or at least I have enough for one more grand egg at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and buy this and see what we get. We get all gold one. It looks like this might be like an ultimate legend. So this one might actually look pretty decent depending on who we get. Some of the ultimate legends obviously are super cheap. So we have 1,850 candy and there's 20 hours left. But what I'm going to try to do is definitely something I advise. So we know we need a little bit more candy. Is you can either grind it out, which that would be like an hour, or just quick sell some eggs. So what I'm thinking about doing is, do I really need some of these small eggs, right? Do we really think they're going to be worth much? You can quick sell 2 of them. That would give me 1,100. And if we try to calculate that, what would 1,100 be? 2,900. So I wouldn't necessarily have enough, but I could, then I can just grind out a little bit more and something like that. Because do you really need all these small eggs? Are they going to be worth much? Probably not. I think the big eggs and grand eggs are going to be your best bet. You could also try to get rid of, your smalls and big eggs if you wanted to try to get another grand, which I have 2 of these same grands, and then I have an ultimate legend. It might make sense for me to get rid of this, but this does look like a theme builder or like a theme MVP or something like that. So that's the only reason I was thinking about keeping it, just because they look like they might be decent. The smalls, like we said, we don't expect much. But make sure also you get as much done today as you can in these sets. So color smash, I still have not completed the other 2 word scrambles. I don't think I will, but if I'm not going to, I should actually just take out these letters and sell them. Because once today's over, I don't really need the players. 96s are going for so cheap for this promo. Once you're done with this, you don't really need the letters, so I should actually take them out and put them on the auction house just to get some extra coins from it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But if you go ahead and complete them, if you're able to get them done today, you can go ahead and quick sell the players you get for candy, and then you can go ahead and try to use that candy to go ahead and get yourself more eggs, or whatever the case is that you're trying to get. So we're going to go back to collectibles, because we know it's the letters. We're going to search up the prices and get rid of them. So use are about 28,000. So that's a little good bang for our buck right there. We could also actually quick sell for 3,800. So actually that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to quick sell this one for 3,800 because that's another random egg I can get, and then another 22. So that actually allows me to get 2 more random eggs at least. So that actually is super beneficial for me. And that's definitely what you want to do, with just in terms of making sure that you get rid of everything that you don't need. I don't really need the extra 20,000. I would rather take these random eggs. I probably will get bad eggs, but you never know. Maybe I get something good right here. Small egg. We kind of expect it. We kind of expect that. If I can get 1 grand right here, then it's kind of worth it for both of them, or at least like a big egg. So let's see what we can get. Medium. Not really great, but you know what? It is what it is. I might still re-roll them and quick sell all of my small and mediums and try to get a grand. I think I can get pretty close. Also, some things you might want to look into. Obviously, if you haven't completed the solo challenges, which I'm going to go into right here, definitely put that on your list to complete. I've been completing these every day, so I already have them completed for the Jamboree for the day. I complete all 10 of these. I get about 1,800 candy on the day. There's only like a couple objectives I don't do that take very long. I think one of them is in the garden to complete 8 passes in 10 plays. I don't really care to do that one, so I'll just get like the 2 star on that, and then there's one more that I don't always get 3 stars on, I believe. But if you go ahead and complete those, like I said, it's about 1,800 to 2,000. The most you can get is 2,000 on it. And you get a free egg from it as well, which you could quick sell for more if you wanted to. Make sure you have these challenges done as well, because they do end in 6 days on the 17th. But you really want to get all of these players so you can get more as well, because the eggs are ending tomorrow on Easter. So you're not going to have as much time to go ahead and do this. when it does come time. So something else that it looks like EA did, which is also very, very interesting, is the fact that they reset the house rules. So I saw this morning. So if you're somebody that hasn't completed house rules, it looks like they reset them, because I did have wins on this. I didn't have a ton, but I did have wins. So you should be able to get more of these players. And if you can get if you win 5 and you get 2 more 87 and 95s, you could probably win 5 to 10 today. 25 wins would be a little hard. I heard someone saying that what they were doing was they would log into the game and then they would basically just trade. They would basically try to join the same game as their friend and switch off, and then they would basically just quit out every other one and give each other wins, which if you have a friend to do that with, definitely advise that to skip the games. Personally, I don't have anyone to do that with, and I haven't been able to do that, but if that is the case and it does work, that might be a good way to do it. Like I said, if you click in, it's still working. So that's how I tested it, because it is still working. If you click all the way in, it's not logging you out. Sometimes it does log you out, so that is good, good to know that that isn't the case. Definitely something I advise to do today as well is check what eggs you have. Check the prices in the store and see if you want to re-roll those eggs. So even if you have a grand egg, you will lose 3,000 candy. But if you look at it and it's a card that you don't want, then it might be worth it to re-roll it. So basically what I'm going to do, I think it's Theme Builders 2 is the promo. No, it's not Theme Builders then. It's one of the promos I know that I have. And I'm going to find it right here. I think maybe it's Theme Diamonds. It's one of the promos that it's like the purple, and actually I think it's Theme. It actually looks like it is Theme Builders too. So I can go if I have an egg that is going to give me one of these players, and it's a grand egg, so I'm assuming it's at least going to give me like a 92, 93, because it's the purple and green, or the purple and gray. So I'm probably not going to re-roll it, just because if I do get a full Theme Builder and it ends up being a 96, 97 for a big egg, that would be really, really worth it. I don't think I'll get a full big egg. I think I'll probably get around the range of a 94, 95 at the most, which would be probably about 100K, depending on the pool. I guess about 70K at the moment. But I'm not going to re-roll that one. But the small eggs, or even the grand eggs, if you look at it and you're like, okay, my grand egg is Ultimate Legends, and you're looking at the prices, so we will go over to the Ultimate Legends just to show you. That one definitely looks like I have an Ultimate Legend egg. If I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, it's only really 100K if I get a bad pull. Do I want to trade it out? Personally, I'm not going to trade out the Ultimate Legend, because you do have a chance at like some of the limited times. And if you get a limited time Okoye and things like that, that could be super, super beneficial, because that's 1,000,000 coins, or maybe a little bit less, but it's definitely going to be a rare pull. But some of them, it might make sense to re-roll if you do get one that is with the Color Smash promo, which is like the rainbow one. If we look at that for the Color Smash, I mean, they're only going for about 100K for these 96 overalls. Maybe a little bit more, but not much more. So you might want to re-roll that to get something that you could take a better chance. It really depends if you think you'll get masters and things like that. If we check out the masters for this promo, they don't go for a lot either, about a 200K. So it's nothing too crazy, but definitely go ahead and do that today. Get as much done as you can, like I said, because certain things aren't going to be as important after the fact. And just to show you the sets one more time, if we go to the sets and the word scrambles, these 2 sets, or any of these 4 sets really, especially the bunny that ends, but the 96, 91 to 95, and 93 to 96, if you're close to them and you can complete them, go ahead and do that. But don't waste your candy by buying all 5 of them, because you'll probably lose. But these aren't that important after this, because the players are 100,000 for 96s right now, and it's going to drop as it continues. So definitely just go ahead and get rid of that if it does come to the point where, if like I only had the U, go ahead and get rid of that. And just honestly, I quick sold it to try to get eggs. You can go ahead and just sell them if you wanted to, or whatever the case is. But let me know what you guys are doing today to go ahead and finish up and get some of that candy. It does end, so I wanted to make sure we went over everything just in case you guys had missed something. Hopefully this will help you get some extra candy and get some of those grand eggs, or whatever eggs you want. That being said, drop a like on the video if this does help you out. Subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.